Welcome back to episode 119 of Cookies and Milk.
Welcome back to episode 119 of Cookies and Milk.
I'm your host, William.
Oh, very nice.
I always introduce myself first. I'm playing Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game by a good old company named Insomniac.
Never heard of them.
I know.
Never heard of either of those
concepts.
I
know. Alright? I know.
This is a new IP from a fresh new indie.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if this new Spider-Man game that was released in September was a new IP and Insomniac had never made a game before?
No.
Good. So we're having homemade double chocolate chip cookies. It's pretty good. Anyway, so I've been playing and I have a question for you. Do you think Spider-Man makes his nemesis?
No.
So you don't think criminals, let's say Spider-Man, it's like the first year of Spider-Man being...
Sure, yeah, Spider-Man now.
So, like, armed robbers are like, well, Spider-Man is out and about. We can't beat him. We might have to start investing in other means. Make ourselves stronger to defeat the Spider-Man. You don't think any of them are a result of that?
I think some of them. That is a funny one that they always, superhero movies sort of always tackle. They're like, it's a paradigm. They're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah?
The good costume versus the bad costume.
Right. But one of Spider-Man's main villains is Wilson Fisk, who is...
not a costume.
Not a costume. He's just organized crime.
Yeah, just like the highest extent of that.
He's the biggest villain against Spider-Man.
One of the weirdest things... One of the things that I would love to see a superhero movie tackle... I guess I'm asking for Gotham, but I'm not trying to ask for Gotham, is a world where supervillains like already exist.
Yeah. But that's the thing. If supervillains already exist, then the world is pretty much under control of a supervillain.
Yeah, it's never like... but like these people already exist, right? In Batman, the League of Shadows existed before Batman existed.
Ra's al Ghul and stuff like that.
And then Batman became Batman and had to stop them.
Yeah.
But in Spider-Man, like, this dude was already suffering from, like, the Green Goblin disease.
Yeah.
And then,
Electro always wanted to become energy.
Yeah.
That's a thing I forgot.
That he was just...
He just was really jazzed about the idea of becoming energy.
But yeah, it's a weird one. Especially when, like, in the first Iron Man movie, like, that's sort of the idea, is that he literally pushes the other dude to become bad Iron Man.
Ironmonger.
Yeah, and then, but in the
Warmonger, sorry.
But in the second one, it's the dude with whips. It's Whiplash.
Whiplash isn't the main bad guy.
Who's the main bad guy? The government?
No, it's the Titanium Man.
Oh, it's the other dude. He's the dude who, like, pays Whiplash.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens in movies. There is a lot of assumption to that.
Tony should have just taken the deal instead of standing him up.
But,
because Tony wasn't a good person, that's the reason why that person... No.
Wait, you're thinking of Iron Man 3?
No.
That's the plot of Iron Man 3, though. It's the dude who wants... He's like, I'm invented extremist. And Tony's like, but you're a nerd.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a different one.
He's the Mandarin. I don't know what happens in Iron Man 2. I'm like, it's a fine movie, but I don't know what the fuck happens in it.
I mean... In Iron Man 2... The guy is making... Yeah, no.
It's a different dude with the same kind of plot.
Yeah.
He's like one of Iron Man's business competitors.
Yeah. Like Max Steel or something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
His name's like Jeffrey.
His name is Max Steel. Too cool of a name to be a villain.
What you wanted Tony Stark to look up to you? No, at the end of the day, one person being mean to you, regardless of if it's Tony Stark or not, should not put you on a downward spiral. It's their fault.
Yeah.
It's their fault they want to be energy.
So I guess there's something to be said about people who are bad putting on costumes and doing bigger shows of their bad things once there's a hero doing the same.
Yeah.
It's just sort of how it happens, I guess.
So here's a fun thing about what's been going on in Marvel, in the Marvel Spider-Man. You can listen to a podcast called Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
And he fluctuates so hard, because he's like, oh, this private military corporation that Osborn hired to protect him and to a lesser extent the city is harming people, and it's in a violation of people's rights.
Yeah.
And J. Jonah Jameson's like, yeah, absolutely. And it's like, okay, good. But he's like, there are other times when when he doesn't know anything about Osborn.
Yeah.
He's just Osborn. We have him on. We have him on today. And Osborn gives him a compliment that's like, you were always tough but fair, and Jonah's like, yeah, thanks. Oh. And it's like, okay, Jonah, that's enough out of you.
I'm sorry, I'm eating a cookie.
I know you're eating a cookie. It's the one downfall of this podcast. The only one!
Oh, I gotta go over the dogs.
Oh, I'm gonna do,
anyways. But yeah, it's a fun, touch. One of the things that really, got me about the, opening to the Spider-Man game, I watched you start playing it again. Because, you didn't save it or something at first. Or no.
No.
You played it on the European version.
Because here's the thing. Our mother bought it for our little sister for her birthday. And she ordered it online. And she got a European copy. And she doesn't know. She doesn't know you can't play the DLCs on it. And
of course.
I didn't realize that until I'd already bought the full DLC pack for all 3 episodes, spending $25. I'm like, fuck. I can't play this, but I want the Into the Spider-Verse suit. I want to wear that. That's all I care about. I look at all the content, and I do the thing where I just put both my hands in, and I push it aside.
Yeah, just
and then
find the one suit.
The Spider-Verse suit, but I have to get to the 3rd DLC pack to get it.
Jesus Christ.
I have to play through all of it.
I have to play all this content to get there.
I guess I'll do it all to get the Spider-Verse suit.
Sony was like, hey, you get all this DLC and the Spider-Verse suit for $25, and you're like, fine, do it.
Fine.
But then
I had to pay $54.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, you can't play this with a copy you have.
Fine.
And you're like, fine.
Here's all the money in my wallet.
It wasn't on sale or anything? It was still full $50.
I could have bought it on the PS4 store for $40, but I didn't want to do that.
You spent the gas and time?
No, because Mom and Isabel were out and about, and I texted Isabel that I'll pay Mom back if she just picks up the game. So I didn't spend the gas or the time.
I mean, you did wait, though.
I was playing on the European version stuff.
Why?
I didn't know.
You were going to lose the data.
I didn't know I was going to lose the data.
I guess that's
I was
fair.
like, if there's a chance, I'll get to the midway point in the game Not the midway point, like a third of the way through.
But the opening he gets an eviction notice and just like, nope. And then like his job calls him, and then they're like, Peter, your job is here.
Octavius.
Yeah, we're doing a meeting today, right? And he's like, I'll be there in a couple minutes.
I just gotta beat Wilson Fisk.
And then he's just like, keeps swinging out and like does a bunch of stuff. And I mean, like, he saves a bunch of people because Spider-Man. But at the same time, it goes hard in the beginning, like, he is destroying everything about his personal life and who he is to be Spider-Man. And
it's true. So here's the fun thing. A fun thing is that, like, a fourth of the way through, for the entire game, excluding, like, the after game and whatnot, Spider-Man's homeless. He has no home. He gets evicted. Yeah, after a mission. Like, he's like, I haven't slept for 2 days. The day of getting Fisk, and then doing a bunch of stuff. And then he goes back to his apartment. Everything's gone.
Yeah, so
he loses all his worldly possessions. All he is able to get back, all he wants to get back, is a spider drive. So he gets that back.
Yeah.
And makes a web bomb. He's like, wow!
This is fine.
I got a web bomb. I'm homeless. Well, it's fine because Aunt May runs a homeless shelter in this one. Because they really stepped up who Aunt May is as a character. Because in earlier iterations, she was just a nice old woman who always sat at home.
Yeah.
Also, like, Uncle Ben always looked old as shit, but May looks to be in her late 50s now. I saw on their timestamps that like Aunt May, like I looked it up. I didn't look it up. But Aunt May was born in like the 60s, like 63.
Okay.
And Uncle Ben was born in like 52.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But he looked so old when he died. Like, it says he died, in the game it says he died in, like...
1964.
2010.
Okay, that's reasonable.
8 years before the current events of the game.
Okay.
So he was 62?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Sure. But Aunt May's 50s now? That doesn't make any sense.
She looks... Well, maybe she uses hair dye. But... It'd be a weird thing about her. But...
I take it back.
1952... He would be 48 in 2000, and then 58. He was 58 when he died, and he looked like an old man.
That's just how men age.
No.
White men?
Yeah. I don't think so. He looked well into his 70s.
You have gray hair.
Shh, don't. Don't. It's a choice.
It's salt and pepper.
It's salt and pepper. I can get it back.
Rogaine.
Rogaine will help my hair change back to brown. It's salt.
I'm dignified.
I'm dignified. My beard isn't fully... I can't fully grow a beard yet. And I have gray hair. What if I had this thought that my because I think every man goes through it where their hair gets a bit thin.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if my hair looks bad, I can just shave my head and grow a beard. And then I'm like, what if I was showering one day and I got like a clump of beard hair in my head? I'm like, I'm going chin bald.
That doesn't happen. Doctor. Dr. Chinbald?
Get out of the shower!
Yes.
Why are you calling me the shower?
You can hear the shower.
Of course,
You didn't turn the shower
I
off.
turn the shower off. I'm in the shower.
You reach out of the shower, grabbed your phone sitting on the thing.
As it was playing like music,
Yeah.
I pulled it in the shower.
Poured it
Dr.
all-
Chipbold for you, yes.
Over the sound of music and the shower. You're crying.
You say run, plastic.
That's too hype music for your shower.
Yeah, I gotta get clean.
I was listening to that on the highway the other day. I went like
Don't.
20 miles over the limit.
Jesus.
Had to go beyond.
Plus speeding ticket.
It's my quirk. I can go fast in the car.
My quirk is chin bald.
I can lose hair from any part of my body.
But I can't grow it back.
Whoa!
I need...
He's risking it all. Goodbye.
Here's my special move. Hairless mammal.
Goodbye, all for one. And goodbye,
All my hair. All for one comes up to me. Hey, I can give you a hair growth quirk. Do I resist? Can I resist the temptation?
I can get 2 quirks at once.
I'm the same. I'm a human being who experiences hair shedding.
Thanks, all for one. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
Jesus. I'll do it.
You're God.
I didn't ask you to do that.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. I'm taking your other quirk.
No, it's growing too much.
Oh no.
I grow like an inch every week or two.
Every week or two. That's just how people work.
I'm a freak.
I'm shaving every day.
You don't have to do that one, honestly.
Oliver one's giving him life advice.
Thanks, Dad.
Midoriya?
Shigaraki.
Oh, that's All Might's kid.
Huh?
Huh?
This is a fun Spider-Man AU.
Who would be Spider-Man?
Me.
In this
Yeah.
in this My Hero Academia Spider-Man crossover. So it's also a self-insert. Why do it? I wrote this story where Spider-Man characters interact with My Hero Academia characters. All right, yeah,
Just
that's fine,
Spider-Man.
but I also put me in there. Just why?
So it's a fan fiction where it's trademarked Spider-Man in My Hero Academia, but instead of being Peter Parker or Miles Morales or Gwen
It's me.
Stacy, it's me.
So
So you just wear the suit and have the powers? Yeah. Why not just like be a spider dude?
why don't make a spider sona?
Yeah, that could be your quirk.
No!
I'm Spider-Man. Marvel trademark. Every single time you write that.
Instead of Mary Jane Watson and Peter Parker and Miles Morales, they're all me.
Huh?
They're all me.
I play all of them, but not at the same time. They don't ever talk to each other. You write that your character runs off screen and comes back in a different outfit.
Oh no! I self-insert myself as everyone.
Tabletop campaign.
That's the DM.
Yeah. That's the end of the episode. I feel like we had a great conversation about what really makes superhero games. I have a request also
For me?
for video games. Take it easy on the collectibles. Take it
Oh my god!
just the yeah. I'm looking at Spider-Man and I know the game is loaded.
So
with
here's the
collectibles.
thing. It's fun to swing around the town,
Yeah.
doing whatever, zip zap zop, in his little mask.
Too small for his face.
Just a small little thimble. So there's backpack collectibles where you gotta find the backpack. So all the collectibles are super easy to find because they're all marked on your map.
Yeah.
And they're just suit upgrades. So the collectibles are easy to get. Like, some range from there's a side quest that gives you more collectibles.
Jesus.
To give you more tokens of a collectible you already had. And there's like 4 factions that you have to all defeat. Like, well, okay, there's one that's just normal crime. The crime of New York. One is escaped prisoners. The other is the demons. The other is the Sable authorities. And that's... Oh, and there's also the Fisk bases that are around that are still operating without Wilson Fisk. That's a lot. That's a lot. You also have Taskmaster giving tasks and mastering them.
Oh, Taskmaster. Taskmaster. Blah.
Mask Tasker.
He's in the game.
Yeah.
Do you see him?
I see him on my little comm screen talking to me, telling me to do things, and he's going to watch me do them. I don't do any of the challenges. So you got challenges. Like 12 Black Cat stakeout missions. You have to find like 13 to 12 pigeons that you institute a small chase scene where you get close to the pigeon, you got to collect them. The towers are the best thing about it, though. Like in Ubisoft games and stuff like that, it's like, oh, the big towers, you gotta climb them, you gotta waste time. The towers in this game are you swing up to them because climbing is incredibly easy. You do a small little minigame where you just have to move your thumbsticks around until you match the frequency. And then you got it. And then you can see all the collectibles on your map.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. And it's like 55 backpacks are around. But they all... The thing about the backpacks, at least, is... They all give, like, an insight into the history of Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And just fun little things, like... this is when I went on my first real date with Mary Jane. Something like that.
X.
Yeah, his ex-girlfriend in this. See, Spider-Man is a very real person. More real than any other superhero, and I love that. It's only now occurred to me how real of a person he is, because like people say that a lot because of the Into the Spider-Verse things. Stan Lee has always said that, apparently.
I mean, that's sort of his thing.
His thing is that, which is good,
like
because it helps. He's the most relatable. Any iteration of Spider-Man is the most relatable.
And I mean, like, because think about every other Marvel hero. None of them are really playing the balancing act.
Yeah. So, yeah, like the other like huge popular Marvel superhero right now.
Like I'm looking at your shirt. You got Iron Man,
yeah,
Spider-Man, Venom, Hulk, Captain America, Wolverine.
Venom's a hero.
Sure.
So here's the thing. Wolverine manages...
He doesn't have like a
he's
secret
a teacher,
identity or anything.
He is a teacher at a school of mutants that know he's a mutant.
His career and his whole life are one and the same.
And he has a house to go back to.
Yeah.
The Hulk is... He doesn't.
So I mean like...
Iron Man's rich... Venom is Venom.
Captain America is just Captain America.
Captain America, what does he do?
When he's not Captain America?
Yeah.
He gets to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, if there's any indication of that in the movies, he just does whatever he wants.
And it's literally... Captain America is the weirdest one because it's like, you know what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
But Captain America's what? Like reading a book? Reading the newspaper? Just...
And you're like, oh, fun! I gotta catch up on that.
Yeah,
well, that's fun, but is that your whole life?
That's your whole... And then you're doing, like, what, S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff that you're bad at? Like, almost consistently just fucking up, dude.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, man. We don't see him do successful things, ever.
Yeah, but, yeah.
He's the leader of this group that fucks everything up on the regular.
So, yeah, here's the fun thing. Avengers Tower is in New York.
Yeah.
And spoilers for Marvel Spider-Man. shit goes bad. Shit goes real bad. Like, as soon as shit goes bad when you arrest Fisk.
Yeah.
That's the start of the game. The demons are going bad. And then it's like, then you arrest the main leader of the demons. And then the entire prison, both the high security and the normal prison, just open their doors. And apparently everyone in prison is like, hell-bent on citywide revolution and just killing everyone. Because I think that's what everyone in prisons want, right?
Yeah.
Not to go back to their family, not to just try to reintegrate.
Get their life back together.
Getting their life back together because they were imprisoned for like 15 years on weed charges.
We're not talking about that.
All right, J. Jonah Jameson.
It is one of the funnier things that it was like, it's a little bit dicey that's one of the plot lines in it, that they were like, hey, here's this part of the Spider-Man game where he quips and just beats up prisoners, and it's just like, oh.
So, here's the, oh man, it's tough. We're bringing it back. There was the big there was the big controversy about how Spider-Man depicts police officers.
Yeah.
In New York and stuff like that, when in this current political climate, it is coming to light that police officers, well, it's not coming to light. Police officers have always been,
they don't need more positive representation.
Less than ideal. Yeah, you're like saving police officers who are like,
look at these people putting their lives on the line every day from super criminals in New York.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, hold on. Does that happen in real life?
Right. And
people
the whole
think it does.
Yeah. So, a big thing in this game is that Norman Osborn is just politically corrupt and basically has a monopoly on so much in the city.
Yeah.
So he's not only the political mayor, he is not only the political head, he is the economic head and the scientific head of New York City. And people are like, he's trying to get reelected.
Yeah.
Like, there's one part where, a police officer saves you, Spider-Man. Norman Osborn, the next day, wants to honor him at City Hall during his reelection rally.
Yeah, of course.
So it's that big thing. It's just a lot of things that are wrong with the city are because
of Norman
Osborn.
Right, yeah.
And here's J. Jonah Jameson, star reporter. Spider-Man's what's wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Spider-Man, what's wrong? We don't even think about Norman Osborn. I made Scorpion. He paid to make Scorpion.
Jesus
to
Christ.
Fight Spider-Man.
I cannot believe it. That's always the thing that gets me the most. Like, oh yeah, Scorpion. You know, J. Jonah Jameson created Scorpion. It's just like, what do you mean? What?
Yeah. And big spoilers for Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man 2018, released in September of 2018.
The 64 game?
No, a bit further ahead.
Yeah, when did that one come out?
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah. Or Ultimate Spider-Man, the game that everyone forgets.
Nobody forgets Ultimate Spider-Man.
No! Everyone forgets
No one forgets it. Okay, if you ask anybody, like, oh, what's your favorite Spider-Man game? They're going to say Ultimate Spider-Man.
No, they're going to say Spider-Man 2! In the entire time I have been on the internet, the entire time when people talk about good Spider-Man games, they're like, Spider-Man 2 for the PS2.
I'm gonna
Spider-Man 2. Give me that!
I'm gonna YouTube search top 10 Spider-Man games.
Of course it's gonna be on there.
Oh, of course it's gonna be on there. You talking a list of good Spider-Man games?
Don't pull that on me. I'm talking about when people were comparing old Spider-Man games to this one. Okay. They were like, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. Ultimate Spider-Man is over here with cel-shaded graphics, looking good, feeling good, has explorable, I believe, Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn. You play as Venom. It's a fun storyline. You fight Carnage at the end. Spoilers for Ultimate Spider-Man.
Everyone has played it.
No one's played it! No one's ever played Ultimate
I
Spider-Man!
just looked it up. Best selling game of all time.
No one's talking about it!
It's like James Cameron's Avatar.
Except, Ultimate Spider-Man was good! Avatar looked good. It looked interesting at start, but it sucked. Because you can play as Venom.
Can you play as Venom in the PS4 one?
Fucking course not. Venom's not even talked about.
Really? Oh, because the accident.
Venom is in the hospital.
What
What if Venom just like had to go to the hospital?
There's a side quest where you visit Venom in full Venom, like buff, ripped symbiote
The
form.
sexiest Venom.
And he's like got an IV in his arm and stuff, and it's like,
Hey Peter, come to visit your old friend Venom.
you doing alright, Venom? not Eddie Brock. You doing okay, Venom?
We are Venom,
I know.
and we're doing all right. Doctor said the sun can't shine on me anymore, or else I die. I know Venom.
I know, Venom. I'm your doctor.
I'm your doctor. You can't go outside. You can't go outside, or else you'll die, Venom.
Oh, pranked.
Get dunked on, Venom. Eddie Brock is fine in this one. You don't see him ever. Yeah, there's a signed picture. Wow. Oh, you got her when she was barking. So there's a like one of the backpack things. One of the backpack items you collect is a thank you card from or a good luck card from the Daily Bugle, and it's like the people like signing it and stuff. Like Eddie Brock signs it, stuff like that. And they all like have something nice to say, and then it's just good luck, and then J. Jonah Jameson right underneath the good luck.
God,
he doesn't say anything. We got a dog barking at us.
But no, I was gonna.
But Venom plays at night in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he doesn't have to go.
I didn't know that because I'd never heard of that game before.
Fuck you! Look it up.
I'm just gonna Google. I'm gonna Google top 10 Spider-Man video games.
You're not gonna find anything other than a long YouTube video.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm googling it right now.
Spider-Man 2.
China highlights travel guide. Top 10 Spider-Man games.
Shut up, PV. Get over here, Evie.
Here's the Watch Mojo, the best Spider-Man games of all time.
You watching it?
No, this is Games Radar, top 25.
Top 25
The 25 best Spider-Man games. You're gonna be all of them, right? Spider-Man: Rise of the Imperfects.
Huh?
Spider-Man: X-Men's Arcade Revenge.
Just look for Spider-Man Ultimate.
The Amazing Spider-Man: Web of Fire. This is every game. Oh god, it's like multiple pages.
Oh boy.
She's losing it. Next page.
Is the title of this episode Venom Can't Go Outside?
He can't go outside.
Now he's eating Rumble's food.
That's fine. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, number 9, the best Spider-Man games.
What?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. These aren't even...
They're not Spider-Man games. Games Radar!
Spider-Man for the PSX.
What? Oh, Spider-Man 1 for the PS1.
PlayStation 10.
Right.
Next page. If it's not on here.
If it's not on there, I'm gonna be vindicated.
Number 5, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
That's not it.
Number 4, Spider-Man 2, The Game. Number 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Number 2, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Vindicated!
Number 1, Spider-Man Web of Shadows. I don't even know what that game is.
Wait, Web of Shadows, is that 2010? 2011?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Quiet.
Let me see.
It's a picture of him and Venom.
Huh. Oh, huh.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man is a good game.
Yeah.
We don't see people talking about it, ever.
Of course you don't see people. Why are people going to talk about it?
Because people talk about Spider-Man 2 all the goddamn time.
Because it's funny. Okay, it's got a fun pizza song.
No! I can't let Spider-Man 2 win. Peewee is hurled herself onto Ben's lap, giving him kisses.
All right,
we're gonna call it there, I think. What time are we at? Oh, I haven't been recording. We're at 35 minutes.
Let's all do this episode early. We got so much energy.
Yeah, right? We did this at, like, normally we do it, like,
9-ish.
9:30 to 10.
Yeah, it's a spry 7:30. The sun is still out.
No, it's January.
Sun hasn't been
Happy New Year, everybody!
Oh, Happy New Year. Sorry we took a week off on the last episode, but it was Christmas time.
No one's gonna know that. We uploaded an episode on Christmas. Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. The episode from 2 weeks ago was uploaded on Sunday before Christmas Eve.
Yes.
But still.
Christmas Eve.
Eve.
But yeah, I'm close to platinuming God of War.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm like 2 Ravens away from 100%ing Midgard.
See, here's the problem. The big problem with that. The difference between God of War being having collectibles and Spider-Man having collectibles is that Kratos can't move for shit.
Oh, yeah.
So you will want to hit every single collectible in an area before you move on, or backtracking is going to be garbage.
It is a nightmare.
Especially the fast travel system is slow.
Because it's like, oh, it's fast travel. Get in the thing and then walk along the wall and then until the door decides to show up.
Yeah.
Or, fun fact, you can put the fucking controller down, do something else, door will show up on its own. You don't have to walk.
Oh, it's just to do it.
Yeah, it's just to do it. It's just like a loading thing.
Right.
But, and then you still have to... The thing that kills me the most of all, I'll go up to the door and I'll be like, it's like, alright, here's your locations. And I'm like, fuck, why isn't this just the map? I don't know what I still need in this location. So I have to back out, go onto my map, and it's like, you missed one artifact in Vapor
Meanwhile,
Bar.
in Spider-Man, I'm whipping around the whole city and there's no loading zones.
So, here's the difference between these games, I think. It's, like, one of the things that makes it, like, better for me. So, in God of War, you're always exploring. You're naturally doing that.
Yeah, in God of War, if you are an exploratory mind throughout the entire game, then running back and collecting collectibles shouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
Because there's like you miss like a handful.
That's literally what it's been. Like I miss I miss so many things that I'm just like, are you serious?
What hurts the most is that I didn't know to attack the ravens.
Oh, you just saw them and
I just saw them and left. I didn't attack them till like halfway through the game.
God.
Yeah.
But that was sort of the thing that made me want to platinum it. Is that I'm fighting the Valkyries. 4 Valkyries down.
Wow.
And then I've got a fucking... Oh, they are so bad. I spent 2 hours fighting one yesterday. Just like 2 straight hours of Valkyrie fighting. And it's just like, alright. But then I'm missing like literally 2 or 3 collectibles from each location.
Yeah.
Which would be fine if it just told you where they were, gave you some indicator. Or, like, you could get, like, a summon who's like, hey, what's that over here? Sometimes Atreus is like, huh?
Atreus
is like, huh? But it's something I've already discovered. And
look at that.
What do you help me. Where's the ravens?
Mom wouldn't yell at me.
Oh, it was up in the fucking Valkyrie room that you already fought the Valkyrie in.
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me? But the difference is in Spider-Man... And games like that, I always felt like they took me out of the action.
Yeah, so... It'll feel like that sometimes when I'm like, oh, I'm swooping around. I gotta go stop Rhino from killing people. But look, a backpack collectible.
Yeah.
If I veer to my right real quick,
that was my.
or it's like Peter, Aunt May is trapped in a burning building. Look, a backpack.
And it's kind of the thing that it's like you can. I would imagine, you can do a real nice motion like whipping through the city and like swinging around, and then it's just like there's a backpack collectible that you just swing by and you're like, gotta turn around and go grab that. And I don't like that. Whereas in God of War, you're like, oh, there's a chest here. There's like a Nornir chest. I gotta find all the runes. Oh, look at that. I found a chest in the meantime. Oh, look, there was a bird here.
Yeah.
Now I got more upgrades for my shit.
Meanwhile, the entire time you're trying to get a dragon out.
One of the worst ones, the worst best examples of this. Did you play, God, I can't even remember the fucking name. The reason I bought an Xbox One. Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
You did play it?
I played it a bit.
Loaded.
It's an Insomniac game.
Loaded with collectibles. And it's so fun to move around that world.
Yeah.
But it's like, stop and do this collectible mission. And I'm like...
When it's a mission, that's a problem.
Yeah. It was overloaded with... I was like, oh, I'm maybe 100% this game. But it was like, there's so many missions. And if there's one thing I hate more than anything... Like, the reason
It's Ultimate Spider-Man for the Xbox and GameCube.
I hate it so much. It's not like my favorite game, Spider-Man 2.
It's a fun pizza theme. God, it's kind of like a scary pizza theme when I... No, don't put it on.
But it's timed missions. I don't mind if it's like the story mission, but if it's the bonus stuff that's like, get a gold in everything to platinum this game, I'm like, fuck you, I'm not going to do it.
Isabel's doing it.
Is she platinuming Ultimate Spider-Man?
Not Ultimate Spider-Man. Unfortunately, she is platinuming the European version of Spider-Man.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense why she wouldn't want to do it all again.
But here's the thing, Isabel's a smart girl with a lot of free time on her hands.
Yeah.
Fucking winter break. That's the perfect time to play.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
A game like Spider-Man. I wish I had a winter break.
Yeah. I've had a couple days off of work, and I've spent them almost entirely on God of War.
Playing video games, yeah.
Not actually that much, not as much as I would like.
Because you gotta hang out with family.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot.
Eat family.
I spent, like, New Year's cleaning. Because, you know, gotta do
That's
things.
the end of the episode. Is there anything else to talk about? Or
the cookies were pretty good.
The cookies were good. Yeah, they're homemade. They were homemade, and that was good. Like for the entire for the last 4 months, they've been in like a jar, like
It's the exact same thing. Me and Alan did yesterday. We had a jar of cookie mix.
You saw the ingredients stacked on top of each other.
Mm-hmm. And we made them yesterday.
Were they double chocolate chip?
No, they are white chocolate and normal chocolate.
Oh, so yeah, for 4 months I saw them just on the kitchen counter, hey, what's going on with this? This is gonna be a fun event soon, right? No.
And I just popped it open and drank the fucker.
Drank it. Oh, fucking get that powder in my lungs.
That flour.
Give me that flour. Give me those stale chocolate chips.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of the episode.
All right. Cookies are good.
Spider-Man's good.
God of War Game of the Year.
Oh, yeah. Spider-Man God of the War.
Yeah.
God of the War is Game of Year.
GOWGOY, baby.
All right. Bye, guys. Which one stops the recording? The stop button or the...